I'm so sorry. Fahad, can you please remind me every single day? Because if anybody misses the class, we should be able to forward this recording to that person. And plus, I should also forward these recording whenever you
Yes,
ask
you're
for.
right.
Yeah, yeah. We should be recording all these classes. All right. So what I was saying, Fahad, if you make a mistake, for instance, you made a
Mm,
mistake that you wrote wrong spellings of the word gone
mm.
through unconsciously. I know you know the correct spellings, but you unconsciously you wrote T at the end. Now, my suggestion is that you have to write down correct spellings 10 times. This is not the punishment. This is only for the practice. This is only for the practice. So that even next time when we are writing down any spelling, the same spelling might be unconsciously we'll be writing the correct one. This was used to be considered as a punishment in school system that you have to write it down 10 time 100 time and all. This was the punishment over there, but this is not for the punishment, this is for the practice. The real purpose of doing so is the practice. Same as for you, Tahid. Let's suppose if you made a
Yeah.
mistake by countries have or country have. Now you write it down 10
Mm.
times. Country has, country has, country has, country has. So the next time it should go like country has. It can't be country
Okay, sure.
have. Yeah.
Mm. Got it.
Okay, Bilal Ahmed, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. What about you?
I'm doing great, Alhamdulillah. Okay, let's jump to your writing. Where is that? Did you share that yesterday?
I shared the task two,
Yeah,
not the
task
task
two
one.
only. Yeah, only the task two. I
Yes.
got it. Language is the source of communication among people living. Oh wow. In mutual zone. Okay. Start reading it out, Bilal.
Okay. Kindly hold on.
Sure.
Okay. Language is the source of communication among people living in mutual zone.
Hmm.
According to a viewpoint of some school of thoughts, that life, if languages will be fewer, it will ultimately makes the life easier.
That life.
Languages are vanished.
No, 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 no. The word life, the first life
Isn't
word is not necessary at all. That if languages will be fewer, it will
yes, yes, yes.
ultimately
You're
make
right.
the
You're
life
right.
easier. You have written the word life by mistaken. Remember,
Yes,
all of you,
yes.
remember that.
Languages.
Never ever share your writing with anyone until or unless you don't revise it. Never ever
Yes.
send any SMS to any of your friend or anyone until or unless you don't revise it. Never send any email to anyone until or unless you don't
Mm.
revise it thoroughly.
Yeah.
Or you SN, Mr. Late?
No, I was connecting from last 5 minutes, so I
Okay.
couldn't find.
So was it me not accepting your request?
No, I think they have. I got a message on a screen that your
Mhm.
teacher is on wait. Maybe.
Okay, 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 okay. Something must have went wrong. Otherwise, I was about to
Yeah.
ask you to pay 50 rupees fine to your principal, Sir Junaid. Okay.
Deals in dollars.
All right. Languages are vanished with every passing year. Start reading it
Yes.
from here. Bilal.
According. Okay. Languages are vanished with every passing year. According to my viewpoint, I
That's it.
agree
That's it.
that
That's it.
it
That's
will
it.
be.
Bilal.
Yes.
According to my point of view, is wrong. Is grammatically wrong. We can never say according to me. According to me is a wrong expression. I can say according to Jawad, according to Prime Minister, according to my parent, according to my teacher, according to my neighbors, according to my friends. I can say according to anybody, but not according to me. That's
Okay.
wrong. We can only say, in my opinion, in my perception, how I take it, how I believe it, how I believe these expressions. Not according to me. That's wrong. We do not use the
Okay.
word according for our own self. In Urdu, it's same. Hamare mutabik, uske mutabik. But in English, it's different.
Mhm. Right. Right.
But people also use it very commonly. You will find it out people saying it according to me, but that's grammatically wrong. And I suggest you not to use it. You can use in my perception, in my opinion.
Okay. Fine.
Hmm. Continue
Okay.
reading.
I think when you come to describe in your IELTS sessions, you don't have to use these type of words. Like you never conclude anything.
Come
Maybe
again.
I'm not wrong,
Bilal, can you please put
but
it on
I'll but
mute because I can find the echo here. I believe you're listening on your speakers. That could be the reason.
No.
Bilal, can you please put it on mute?
Sure. Sure.
Okay, Essen, you were saying something.
I'm saying that uh, somebody tells me that you cannot
Somebody,
conclude anything. Told
somebody
me that told me
told,
that
yeah, told is the second form.
yeah
Tell
told
is
me
the
that
first form. We
yeah
always
somebody
say,
told
he tells me. But in the second
yeah
form, we
present
never add
definite
s or es. Yeah.
yeah STS yeah
Somebody told me. All
okay
right.
yeah you can never you cannot conclude anything in your IELTS test in essay.
Uh,
You have to go through the balance equation,
hmm.
the balance paragraph there. You cannot give your ideas like I think like he right here according to my viewpoint. There is no your point. You This is only an English test.
You got
Is
it
it
wrong.
right or
You got it wrong. Let me prove you wrong. Hold on. Can you please read out the
okay?
question? Can you please read out the task 2 question that I shared with you day before yesterday? Every year, several
Last
languages die out.
okay. Yeah, there is a conclusion.
Every year, several languages die out. Some people think that it is not important because
Yeah,
life is will be easier if there are fewer languages in the world. To what extent do you agree,
agree or
disagree
disagree?
with this opinion? Now you can go agree side, you can go on disagree side, and you can also conclude your thoughts. What you are
Okay,
saying, that is for task 1, not for the task 2. In task 2, they ask you to give your opinion. They ask you to give your answer. You got it?
okay. Yeah,
So in the task 2, every single time I will share a task 2 with you, you will read out this statement, give your answer with your own experiences, with your own opinion, with your own ideas. They are going to mention that. Let me give you a sample. Hold on.
okay. I got it.
Hold on. I am sharing a questionnaire with you. A question with you. Why don't you go through this? Essen, I want you to read it out.
Women and men are commonly seen having different strengths and weakness. Is to try to exclude males or females from certain professions because of their gender.
Hmm.
Give reasons for your answer and include any relevant examples from your own knowledge or experience.
You got my point?
Okay,
You
okay,
have
okay.
to add up your
Yeah, I
own
got it.
things. They are saying it in the question.
Yes, on
But what
things.
you are saying, that is for the task 1 most of the time.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
okay,
And secondly, you
okay.
were saying it perfectly that this is not the test of your knowledge, this is the test of your English. That's true. But still, if you are concluding something, for instance, If they say, do you agree with this thing or disagree with this thing? The beautiful part is you can agree even the whole class disagrees. You can disagree even the whole class agrees. Even the whole class, like 50% class is on the agree side, 50% class is on the disagree side, and you have a neutral mindset. And you take it like it has both of the aspects possible. I agree if you do this, and I disagree if you do this. In conclusion,
Okay,
I
okay.
take it like we shouldn't be doing these things and we should be doing these things, and you've concluded it. That's perfect. That's perfect. So it means there is
All of
no
the threes
one,
are open.
yeah, it's there is no one perfect direction available. I am going to give you a
Okay.
task in which I will suggest you to go through approximately 10 sample band 9 answers. I'm going to send you that. And you will find it out that those band 9 answers are really different. I mean, they are using every single thing that what we are listening in general that we shouldn't be doing it. Okay. So, I mean, we
Okay.
will be doing that, inshallah. Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
We were to
So,
Bilal's writing.
according to my viewpoint, I agree
Bilal,
that
have
I
you
will be.
underlined that and so that
Yes,
like
yes,
you
yes,
show?
yes.
Okay, great, great, great.
It will be quite easy to communicate with few languages.
Hmm.
Languages are associated with social status in our society. When people with different language backgrounds uh, came
Come
in
in,
contact, I think it's
come in contact. No, no, no. It's fine. It's fine. When?
it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Come in contact with each other, they consider their language is superior to others.
Let me tell you,
It
Bilal.
will. Okay.
If you want to use second form, for instance, if you want to say when people with different language background came in contact with each other, they considered their language. So if you use came in the next
Okay.
sentence, you'll be using considered, but it went well. You've used
Okay.
consider and you've used come.
Okay.
Okay, move on.
Their language is superior to others.
Hmm. Hmm. Yes, Bilal. I can't hear you, Bilal.
Might be disconnected.
It's okay now.
Yeah. No, he's here.
It's okay now.
Yeah, it's okay.
Can you hear me? Okay. People who think their language is less acceptable in society.
Hmm. There should be a comma after that.
I guess he writes some difficult word.
He's muted. I think so. He's muted.
Bilal, you're on mute.
He can't read on writing. Sorry.
Husband, why are you trying to find Mickey out of Bilal?
Just for fun. Sorry, it reminded.
No, 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 it's fine. It's fine. We need
Yes.
students like you, like that keeps these classes more interactive. Just kidding. Yes, Bilal.
Okay. People who think that the language is less acceptable in society try to learn other languages to grow with the society.
You're right. It should be
Like in
languages.
yes, yes, yes.
Hmm.
Like in subcontinent, English is not a mother language, but it is considered as a sign of economic progress and modernity.
Hmm.
Even in our job interview, those candidates are highly recommended for job who are fluent in English, even holding the same degree or
Good.
degree.
Good. Your writing is
Uh,
really good.
when there will be few languages, it will ultimately reduce racism and status differences among the people, which are mainly due to different languages.
Hmm.
However, there is another side of to this discussion that some people think different languages have different taste and relatively
Hold on,
important.
Bilal. You have
Yes.
used a very good expression. However, there is another side to this discussion. I just wanted to give you a few more expression that can give the same meaning. For instance, it could be if we see on the other side of the pond, on the other side of the pond, on
Okay.
contrary, on contrary,
On
that also
contrary.
means the same.
On the other hand,
On the
you
other
can say that.
hand, and there is also another expression if you burn the other side of the candle.
Yes, this is very
I mean,
good.
yeah, I mean, this is the top side. This is from where we burn. If we burn from the other side of the candle.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
continue.
That some people think different languages have different taste and relatively important as well. The
Hmm.
reason behind is that they believe language depicts cultural background of our society. So if
Of any
any
society.
language will be, yes,
Hmm.
so if any language will be vanished, that will ultimately impact on the culture and norms of any particular society.
Hmm.
If there will be few languages, it will enhance a smooth flow of communication between different societies. It will also help to remove language differences and ultimately disparities which
Hmm.
may occur due to different languages.
Now, Bilal, if you have observed, you have used the same words again and again. For instance, the word few languages. You have used the few languages approximately 3 times in your essay. Now, what could be the alternative of the word few? Can you use the word less languages? What else is possible now? Tell me.
Less languages, few languages.
Hmm.
Uh, you can say the minimal languages.
No, that's different. Minimal means something which is smartly done.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Few languages, and
What else is
you can.
possible?
Uh,
What do you think, Jawad?
Other languages.
Other
Some
languages is different.
languages,
We want to say few. What is the alternative of the word
some
few? Hmm.
we can use
Distinct
some.
languages, distinct or
Distinct
fear.
is fewer is same. Distinct is difference. That is the difference between two things. That creates the differentiate. That differentiate two things. That would be
Some,
the
some.
sum. Okay. Now just give me a second. Let me give you a way.
Okay.
So you can use one or two.
Yeah. Google says little.
Yeah.
Uh, no, no, no. Hardly any. No.
Rare.
Rare, 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 rare. Rare also doesn't.
Scarce.
Scattered. Fewer and far between. Few and far between. That's also not many.
Hmm.
But you should try that we should not be using the same word again. For instance,
sure.
if you have used the word few, now you have to do what we all have to do. We will write down the word few in our notebook, and we will try
Hmm.
to have one or two alternatives to that. One or two alternatives. Every single word that we are writing it down, and we feel it like we do not have alternative to that. We will write it down on the paper, and we'll try to find it out through Google, through dictionary, through different sources might be, and we all can explore in the class so that we might find the alternatives of that word.
Okay. Got it.
Is it clear? And one more thing
Okay.
that
Yeah.
we all should do, you have to find out the words that you use commonly in your speaking, or might be whenever you're writing something, you repeat those words. Write those words down on a notebook. And how is that possible? How is it possible? Now, possible is a word. Write it down on the notebook. Okay, okay. Okay is a word. Write it down on the notebook. What could be the alternative of saying okay? Open the door.
Fine.
Yeah,
Right,
fine.
sure,
Right.
All right.
sure.
Done.
Sure. for sure, certainly,
Done.
done, good. See,
Hmm.
like we have to do this thing with the basic thing. It's not about learning new vocabulary words, it's about polishing the words we already know.
Yeah.
It's about taking those words that we already know to the advanced level or to intermediate level. For that thing,
Hmm.
whenever, for instance, you find the word, oh, I'm happy today, write down the word happy. It's very common when everybody's using it. I should have alternative to that. Good.
Hmm.
Oh, good is a common word. What could be the alternative of that word? I should write it down and find out two or three alternatives at least. Alternative itself is a very common word. What could be the alternative of the word alternative? Substitute. What else is possible? Just think about that. Start thinking about that thing. Thinking about
Hmm.
having alternatives of vocabulary. That is how we'll be creating our own synonym dictionary.
Yeah.
We all have to create it. Our meeting is about to end. Let me end this meeting and I'm going to send you the link again. I'm sending you the link right away.